I would say throughout my adult life, and before then, I've always been involved in public service. Spending 22 years, and 22 and a half years in the Coast Guard is public service. Being a search and rescue helicopter pilot during most of that time, taking that risk and help people. It's also been part of my family makeup. My family has always been involved in helping the public, helping one another. So running for county commissioner the first time was just an extension of that public service. I mean, that's, to me, it's one of those greatest things that a citizen can do is be part of be a public servant, helping others, and I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it when you get an opportunity to help someone at all, and it's not for glory or anything else, but it's also helping our fellow man, our fellow human being. That's what's most important. That's the most satisfying thing.
Thank you. Mr. Fithian.
I've been a commissioner for you. I've represented Kent County for 16 years, so obviously I have to enjoy it, and I thoroughly do. There's nothing more enjoyable to me than being able to get a call from a constituent, figure out how to that may have a problem, work that problem through the system, figure out how we can accomplish it, get the best out of that issue, make that problem as great as we can, or as helpful as we can for that individual. I thoroughly enjoy it. I'm involved in a lot of things. I guess I really got my start in politics because in my former life I was involved in the seafood business, and ever since I was old enough to ride on a bus with the other watermen, we went to Annapolis on a regular basis to try to safeguard our occupation, and that kind of instilled in me. Then I become a commissioner, and then I found the other part of it is not only just trying to get laws passed, but it's actually serving people, and I thoroughly enjoy it. I enjoy it in my job in Rock Hall. I enjoy it as being a commissioner, and I'll miss it when it's over, I'm sure.
Thank you. Mr. Atkinson?
I think I'm going to make this short and sweet. Obviously, I like public service, community service, but I think really what I like is I grew up in Kent County, raised here. Yes, I moved away, but I came back. I came back because I love Kent County, and I want to see Kent County be the best county in the state of Maryland.
Thank you. Mr. Short?
When I first started, it started because I wanted to be the budget hawk. And I've enjoyed that part. But what I've enjoyed even more is you guys. The community, the people you can help in this community, whether it's a problem they're having with their property tax assessment, or the problems that they're having, maybe the Ag Center needed some work, whether it's the park that needed some dressing up, to make you guys satisfied and believe in your county and make you want your kids to come back and live here in Kent County. That's my main reason. I want to make this county so sustainable that my kids don't have to leave, regardless of what the state of Maryland's doing. If we can become our own little special place, which we are, then my kids can stay here. And all that, everything we've talked about here is going to make that possible for my kids to come back here, work in our company. And that's why I do it. I do it. I mean, you can ask my wife how many times a day your phone rings. Do it for you. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Coriel.
Thank you. Actually, responding to this question is easy for me. I spent 44 years of my adult life in public service. I did that because I cared. Now some will say, law enforcement, you were seeking the adventure and the excitement. That's not what law enforcement is. The sheriff can certainly tell you, and I tell you now, law enforcement is a helping profession. It puts you in a position to help communities, to help individuals, to make a difference. And frankly, I always enjoyed that aspect of my career, and that's why I've continued. I came here initially as police chief of Chestertown. But after retirement, second retirement, My wife Mary and I decided that we would spend the rest of our lives here. So for me, it's only natural to serve the community that I care about. And that's why I'm running. To help however I can, wherever I can.